So
I've been fiending to talk ball.
Oh God, we're back. Hey everyone. Shut up, dude.
Yeah.
Yo.
We have.
We're started. That's going in.
We are?
This
Okay.
is Try Takes.
You don't hear that theme music?
Yeah. What the hell? It's the signature. It's actually Quad Takes today. It would be what's Quinn Takes. But
Tom's not here.
Tom Tricoli is not here. We do have a very special guest though.
He's gonna pop in.
He's won thousands of dollars.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Off of gambling.
And off of our backs.
That's Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
Off our backs.
Music. That's right. That's you, Ryan.
Yeah, no, that's me.
Honestly, here's what I'm most fascinated by is that like you take the majority of all of our picks and somehow like we did insane. Like the group is the best one out of everyone, which doesn't make like I'm trying to process that in my head. How the group can be better than a single person, but it makes sense.
Luke make your stupid picks, and then me, Ryan, and Thomas.
Yo, Sam, you would not be saying that if the first half of the season carried on for the rest of the season because you were shitting the bed like so early on.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, and then I got in second.
I would. This is what I'll talk. This is what I'll say. I compare my pick season to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I was doing very well. I had like the most picks in a week, the best week. And then
I had the best week. I had 14.
Yeah, like nobody talked about that.
Yeah, I was like kind of sad. Everyone glazed over that. I was like, hey,
and I was like, oh wait, Ryan got almost everything right.
Yeah, I had 14.
Oh my God,
week 17.
Why didn't you say anything?
I don't know. I kind of just moved on. Like I guess.
Hey Ryan, you know how many picks? You know how many picks I got that week? 5.
I know. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that was my worst week by far.
Why is there a form for the Google sheet?
Yeah, I don't know. It keeps popping up. I'm gonna get rid of that. But
damn, you killed that, Ryan. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that picked Buffalo though, and then I was able to tie for last.
I realized it was kind of stupid to take Miami because of their injuries. But anyway, first place, he kicked Sam's ass. It's Tom Tricoli.
What is happening?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking at the sheet. I was like, why does it say timestamp?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Here, I'm going to share.
Fucked it up again.
You guys can see that, right? Yep. So first place, Tom Tricoli. Somehow
it didn't update.
He kind of coasted. Oh, what do you mean?
Because it didn't update because I was at 1:30 before the Buffalo game.
Okay, we'll just. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, so you're 131. It's not that hard.
It matters.
Congrats, you had 8 picks this week. Wait, Tom had 13 this week?
Yeah, Tom had a great week.
He killed it.
Oh my God. Ryan got 3rd, Sam got 2nd, Luke and I tied for last. I would have been 1 ahead if I didn't pick Miami. But alas, you know, it's funny.
You did, so.
My bad week 17 almost cost me the punishment in another pick league. I was in dead last. And then I was like, so I have a confession. These picks this week for me, I just rode with Matt Spirio. I watched his TikTok and took all of his picks. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. So I could not afford to have a bad week.
You got a hack, bro.
I got a hack. He went 10-6, I think, in my other league. So you know, it's not the most ethical way of doing it, but I think I want to switch up how we do it next year too. I think I want to make it so all of our picks are blind until the 1 o'clock games.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Or
that's a good idea.
Yeah, or like the Thursday games are shown, and then the 1 o'clock games are shown, and then the 4 and the 7. Just because like that way we're not piggybacking off of each other's picks. Not that we did a lot. We probably did it like nonchalantly. Like I tried to not look at your guys' picks when I didn't look at anyone's. But it's kind of tough when like you're about to make a pick and then everyone else is going the other way. You know what I'm saying? So But yeah, that was Pics of Ryan.
I want to pull
yeah.
something up actually. I think it's
Okay.
something that we should talk about.
Yeah, sounds good. In the meantime,
I want to
how
pull
was
up the
everyone's
fantasy standings. I think that's something that we should talk about too.
oh,
I think so as well.
Oh shit.
Ryan won.
Yeah.
Won.
I did not make playoffs in that league. I did win another league. Hey, Sam, how many leagues did you win?
Yikes.
Okay, so I
Really?
chose to
Ryan,
open a tab
Ryan,
and then
how
I
many
broke.
leagues did you win?
The one and only one I'm in.
Hey, so I won
So
one too.
Luke,
So Luke, how many leagues did you win? Oh, he froze.
Oh.
frozen fear.
Oh, yeah.
He froze in fear.
That question was so toxic to him that he froze. Oh, there he is.
Wait, oh,
So Luke, how many? I don't know if you heard.
Okay,
me, how
so
many fantasy-
I tried to open a new tab. I tried to open a new tab and it didn't work. So I'm not pulling.
So,
up the
Luke,
standings.
I don't know if you
My
heard me, but
computer
how many-
broke down.
Luke, how many fantasy leagues
No,
did you win?
So I just want to talk about that really quick.
No.
So
How you want? Yeah, you
no,
want to
no,
talk
no,
about
no.
how you
Zero. I
suck
won
at
zero.
it.
No.
Short
Hold on,
answer is
hold on.
0. I didn't win at all.
Yeah, how many? Can you say it one more time?
I didn't win at all. But
Okay.
let's talk about this really quickly. I was in 4 leagues. Across 4 leagues, I had a bye in every single one except for 1 league.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the floor.
I started 1 and 4. And then I ended 9 and 5, 6, something like that. But yeah, I didn't win. My teams put up like monumental stinkers. I lost.
That's
I
a quote.
lost-
Monumental stinkers.
I lost every single league. Like the last 2 weeks, the championship and the consolation, I lost every single league. That only happened to me one other time the entire season.
Oh, I just actually moved
Just
them.
got cut off.
Sorry. So also remind me. So who did you lose to? Who did you get eliminated by?
I got eliminated by Sam in 1, and then wait.
I
Dan,
didn't
did you
even-
And
win?
the other one in ours, I think.
Oh
No. In recent.
I eliminated Dan in ours.
No, that
Oh,
was
it's-
not. That wasn't playoffs, so it doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter. I still eliminated you.
I still won a league. You
Fuck off.
so. But more importantly, Ryan, you played fantasy football for the first time and you won.
I
Which is
did.
just,
You got balled out by somebody. Or
CD
bailed out,
Lamb
right?
and DJ
CD
Moore, dude.
Lamb.
They got me 70 points together.
Yeah, that
Christian
was-
McCaffrey got hurt.
Yeah, I got really lucky that I got hurt, dude. Will Levis,
yeah.
negative points, and I won.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
I went to go fix my fantasy team. I look and Mark took all the good QBs. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna
Dude.
lose.
Oh my god. I went 7-7 in every league.
Wait, you
Mid.
actually?
You went 7-7 in every league and you won one. Oh, you know what's funny? I won the 7-7 league that I.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I won.
Luke,
All leagues.
I went 7-7 in the league I won. Luke, how many leagues did you go 7-7 and win?
1. I didn't win. I won 7-7 last year.
Yeah.
I was
I'm gonna
7-7 last year.
all I'm saying is I'm gonna milk this for the rest of time.
So
But
Whatever,
yeah,
man.
it's funny.
that's
There were 3
Luke,
separate
I blew
leagues.
you out.
I was in 3
I
separate
know.
leagues this year. That CD Lamb was the winning team, and CMC was in the losing team, which is just wild. Like that happened. It happened to me.
I lost with the Amari Cooper 200-yard game.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That was
Let
a
me just
wild
have
game.
Let me just have a little recap. So in Nick's league,
Oh,
Nobody asked.
no one asked.
first round of playoffs, 185 to 128 was the score between me and Luke.
Wow.
Just wanted to-
Luke,
I didn't have
Oh.
someone. I didn't have someone playing.
That's not true.
And
That
you
is
know
not
what? I would have beat Dan.
had
No, because
everyone
Dan was
playing.
talking so early
Oh.
about beating me in third place,
Oh.
and I accidentally started Raheem Mostert, and I would have beat you if I didn't.
in what league?
In
I
Nick's
had
league for
beaten
third.
me.
Oh, the third place doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying.
There was
just
no
like-
money for third place.
I also
Just
almost beat
holding on.
Kuz.
Was there money for second place?
In ours? Or in a different one?
No,
the other one.
not.
Yeah,
Did you get paid?
that's what-
Did you get paid in that league even?
I got paid by
Nick's-
everybody except for Tom and Kuj. I don't know if you're talking to me, but they still haven't paid me yet.
Yeah, did you?
I gotta text them.
Even Matt?
No, Matt actually did pay me. He was one of the first.
Let's go.
Dang.
Nick said he'll Nick said he'll give it to me in cash, which I don't really
Yeah, that's
want.
that's what I got. That's what I got last year.
I kind of
Just
prefer
reminding
that.
everyone that I won last year.
Sam, you were
I'd
gonna feel
rather- I
so
know.
rich once you get that
Dude,
stack.
Dan, imagine one of us won
It's
that.
kinda
We would have
weird.
had to wait. We would have had to wait
Oh,
months.
that's
No,
so
we would
long.
never have gotten that money.
No,
We
definitely
deadass
not.
never would have gotten it.
Um,
But wait,
yeah.
we are gonna do a try take. Well, I don't know. Dan hasn't said anything about it, but Sam and I made the decision
Dynasty
to do
League.
a try takes and
Dynasty
associates
League.
dynasty league next year.
that would be sick. I'm sure Ryan might. Yeah, he'd.
Ryan, you want to do a dynasty
I'm in,
league
dude.
next year?
Yeah,
do it.
he's
I'll do
in.
it.
Fuck it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ryan would
Um,
probably fucking bet on ping pong.
Ping pong.
course
You can
he's
bet
gonna
on
You
do
guys
ping
seen
pong.
darts recently?
don't. Yeah,
No.
darts is kind of going crazy right
Electric.
now. Forget the guy's name from.
It's like Luke something.
Luke Lith.
Later?
Something. Yeah, later.
Something like
I this is so disrespectful. If you're watching, sorry.
He's a dog. He's 16 years old.
Yeah, but I think
Loser.
we got some other stuff we got to talk about, but in general, fantasy from most of us was a success.
Except Luke.
Ryan, you did fantasy the first time. What's the biggest takeaway for you? What are you gonna take? What are you taking from this year to next year when you draft?
CD Lamb is
Yeah.
definitely on my roster if I get a good spot.
Yeah,
Get taken before.
Yeah, we'll be random next year, so
Shit out of my team.
still up
Yeah.
there.
if
Yeah.
CD Lamb is a for sure top 5, I would argue 3.
3, yeah.
I'd go
No.
CMC,
Top 5.
Tyreek, CD probably.
You could
wanna
even
look at
argue
his
CD at
stats.
2. You could even argue CD at 2.
You could. I don't think it's a good argument though.
He averaged 20 in most PPR leagues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
And
averaged like 20. Yeah.
Consistent. I think he ended the regular season with
He's
9.
the fantasy wide receiver 1 this
Didn't
year.
he have 9 straight weeks with a touchdown to end the year?
Here, I'm pulling up
He
his
was, yeah,
stats
he was
now.
averaging a touchdown.
Yeah, I think he ended the year with 9 straight, which is
Here, I
insane.
can-
And he had a good game yesterday when it didn't matter. It didn't
Yeah.
matter for the Cowboys and it didn't matter for fantasy.
Well, it
so-
did matter for the Cowboys because
Oh, for seeding,
won.
right? Yeah.
Here,
yeah.
here's his stats if you want to look at it. I don't know if you want to like,
Unless
put it up.
leagues-
Oh, yeah.
We'll go to a week 18, then it matters.
So-
but
Yeah, looking at this, thank you, Ryan, for the expanding. Yeah, let's see.
even his bad
One-
weeks were good weeks.
Yeah,
except for
the
week
one
5.
week he
Yeah.
didn't have a receiving touchdown, he had a rushing touchdown. So
He was a
that's
dog,
1, 2,
dude.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. That's crazy. And then none the week before, and then 2. So that's just insane stats. That's bizarre. I mean, there were a few star players that did not perform in fantasy playoffs. Kamara
Oh yeah.
was big time. CMC. Tyreek obviously was hurt.
Jamar.
His house
Jamar.
burned down, unfortunately. Tyreek.
Yeah, fresh. Yeah, that was
Sad.
brutal. Yeah.
While we're talking about
it's
fantasy,
always
though,
something with him.
I do want to talk about like some guys that will go in the first, that could very well go in the first round next year, that really like weren't really talked about until like these past 2 weeks. I think Kyron Williams could go in the first round, and I think Breece Hall could go in the first round for sure.
Yeah, I think Breece Hall is 100%.
Back end, but like Kyron is the fantasy winner this year. Like if you got him on waivers, which I know Dan, you did get him on waivers.
Winner, more like 6th place. But yeah.
No.
I'm gonna. Breece Hall will be my keeper.
Yeah, I think Breece, like that. The good thing for Breece is once they have a quarterback and hopefully draft an O-line if they were smart, they're probably going to draft that tackle. I mean, there's a few tackles in the middle of the first round, so the Chargers will probably draft one too. So it really just depends.
I
But
think the Chargers are fine. The tackle.
they could. They need a lot.
Who was
so.
that? Who's retiring? Someone's retiring. One of the Chargers tackles.
Beyond me.
They
But
just
anyway,
said today that they were going to retire.
My point is, like, what's going to
Lindsley,
help out
maybe?
Corey
is
Lindsley's retiring.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Breece was
That's a
doing that.
center, so-
Breece was doing that without an O-line. That had to be like a bottom 5 O-line. They looked miserable every
Yeah.
time. I mean, I can't believe Zach Wilson put up a 300-yard game with that O-line. And then also they'll have a passing offense so they can like hide their rush game a little more. So it just overall everything will pan out. I mean, it's the Jets, so grain of salt, but
They're gonna
and
go
then
O-line or receiver.
yeah. I think they need,
Lazard cannot be your wide receiver.
yeah, but they need the O-line help. I feel like they can pick
They
someone up.
do, but
And then
who they pick up?
I don't know. I'm just saying I think they need
Odell's like the best one.
I think they need the O-line help more. I
agree.
Yeah.
I agree, but they also need a receiver.
There's a lot of good receivers on free agency this year.
Let's look it up.
T. Higgins.
Mike
They
Evans,
will not pay, obviously. Yeah, but those are like top end
Odell,
guys.
I think T. Higgins, Giants.
Calvin Ridley's a free agent.
Yeah,
stuff off the top of my head.
Point is, while we're still on fantasy, Kyron, he is a stud.
And Puka.
Yeah,
Puka's not
going to say Puka,
round, but
I mean,
Puka. Well, I think Puka will go in the first round because he just set so many records.
I would.
But Cooper Kupp is still there. Can you really take
It
that?
doesn't matter.
I think he's round 2. I think he's definitely round 2.
I don't even know if I'd draft him in round 2.
I would draft him in round 2.
He'll go in round 2. It's just I don't trust it. Just because, like you said,
that a guy that just put up, but a guy that just put up the most yards for a rookie in NFL history
with one extra game,
second round,
with one extra game.
Jamar also had one extra game.
Oh, I just think Kupp was coming out. This is like kind of like a rehab year for him. I feel like I feel like next year, with a good offseason and completely healthy limbs, he will be back in that offense. And Kyron also was a big part of the passing game late. So I would go round 2, but late round 2, I think. I would take him if he's there, but
there's a lot of fantasy implications for next year that like Arthur Smith. I'm so curious on how that offense is gonna work. Like
he's gone.
Depends on who they get.
I know, but just those such talented guys that they've all gotten in the first 10 picks.
Also, Ron Rivera gone. What will the Commanders look like?
They're gonna look good. They're already.
Are they going to draft a quarterback? They could.
They are. They are.
So
I don't know why. I liked Sam Howell.
Yeah,
Sam Howell fell off so hard.
I know.
Yeah,
I know that well.
Ryan, also that's another interesting thing is you won fantasy without a quarterback. I think that's when I saw that, I'm like, I need to stop drafting quarterbacks high again because I drafted Allen in 1 league and Mahomes in 2, and I honestly I could have done without it.
Honestly, I'm the opposite. I'm the complete opposite. I drafted Burrow in 3 leagues, and Trevor Lawrence in another, and that worked out horribly for me. So now I'm thinking I need to draft Josh Allen or Lamar.
Yeah, but Burrow was just because of injury, and same with Lawrence. I don't think you can for example, I drafted Mahomes, who was just not good. They just fantasy wise. And Allen, Josh Allen was worth a pick for 100% round 2, but I could keep him too, but I'm not going to. Just overall, I mean, the rushing talent was there. I don't know. I just think Ryan won without a QB.
Oh no!
So
I thought my season was over when I lost Cousins, but literally, my wide receivers covered it.
Did you start Will Levis?
I did start Will Levis.
That's stupid.
What was his ending score? It was negative points. I know.
Negative 1.36.
Dude, I was so sad. That was the most stressful round of fantasy I've ever had. That it was fluctuating like crazy. At one point, I was projected 30% chance of winning.
I had a guaranteed $100 in my pocket. I lost by negative 0.44 because at the end of the Niners game, Brandon Ayuk caught one pass to put him over 100 yards, which is a 3-point bonus.
I know, dude. Oh my God.
It pissed me off so much.
That's awesome.
And it was because the guy I will never draft again, AJ Brown, sold me the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is so bad. Like
Yeah.
fantasy wise, he's great, but like, dude, he is
Let's-
like he's been so bad.
Speaking of which, let's just go to playoffs. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of storylines here to talk
I
about.
really want to talk about playoffs.
Here I'll put the
let's pull the
FanDuel Black Monday Super Bowl odds up here.
Wait.
Yeah,
Black Monday.
Black Monday is when all the
goodness,
coaches get
no,
fired.
no,
Which
no, no,
honestly,
I
it's
know.
been a little underwhelming because I thought Dennis Smith was
It's just
gone.
Arthur Smith.
I
Dennis
thought
Allen.
Titans
That's
just
how-
fired
yeah.
someone like today. It was the Titans. I saw
Titans.
today. I thought I saw
Vrabel?
that.
No,
No,
the
no,
Giants.
the
No.
Falcons and the Commanders, and
Giants
the Giants
fired
are
the
firing
Falcons,
Wink
or
Martindale.
he quit.
He quit.
Wink
He's quitting.
resigned. Yeah,
Oh
he
shit,
shit! I
resigned,
thought he
and
got
then
fired.
they fired their special teams coordinator and their O-line coach, which we needed. So
Yeah,
not too mad about that. But Wink is gonna suck. But Wink's not even that good of a DC.
yeah. But yeah, I let's just get into it. A lot of stuff, a lot of interesting games, a lot of really cool games for the first round. I think we can lead with my favorite, probably. That's like, well, there's two, but Browns Texans. It's just gonna be fun. I think that's just a fun game.
hmm
That is Joe. You have Joe. One hand, you have Joe Flacco, who was not supposed to be the starting quarterback, with a Stefanski ran like banged up team that somehow kept their defense like premier and is now in the playoffs and in a stacked division too. You had the Bengals who were 9-8. Steelers ended 10-7.
7.
7. It was the first time in like
I think since like
maybe
1930
something years. Yeah.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Every team had a winning record.
Yeah, so it was just crazy. That was just insanely competitive division, and 3 starting quarterbacks out of the 4 were hurt. Like that's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Pickett, Burrow, and Deshaun.
Pickett's not
And-
even hurt anymore.
And another
Rudolph
crazy,
better.
yeah, he's not. Another crazy thing is like the Browns go through 4 quarterbacks. I mean, that's insane. And they're now here. They have, I mean, my favorite team the last 3 weeks to watch has been the Browns. They're so fun. However, they're going up against another fun team, Texans, who
Team
that
of
was my
destiny.
favorite. That was my favorite game of the weekend. Colts Texans. I watched the whole game.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
Really good game. Really good second half. They beat a very well coached Colts team, except for the end. But yeah,
It was
I
all
don't even know.
Minshew's fault.
Yeah. Nah.
It was a little bit of a tough pass.
I
but
think it's
it
both.
could've been caught.
I think you could really put blame on both. That was
Well, you definitely could, but
Yeah.
it was just bad.
good
play.
for that guy for taking most of the blame. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
Who dropped it? I didn't see that part.
It was
So it was-
Tyler Goodson.
It's their third string. So they designed a play specifically for. So
Alright.
this is why I think it's Steichen's fault. They designed a play for him. First they wasted the timeout, and then they designed a play for their third string running back when Taylor had I think 180 yards that game. He was averaging like
killing
8 a carry. They were running to him on third down plays to get 5 yards. Like that's how much they trusted Taylor. And then game on the line, a minute left. You have to get this fourth down, and you run a play to your third string. Where was Zach Moss? You know, that's where I'm confused. Like even if Taylor was hurt, because he was playing off like a hurt ankle that whole game, I think.
Yeah, it was his heel.
Yeah, like where was Zach Moss? This guy is never and like I said, credit to the third string for taking the blame, but I don't know. But the line,
this playoff bracket.
so the line of this game, I cannot find. Texans Browns line. Let's find out.
I really love the Texans.
Cleveland is favored. Minus-
Makes sense.
Minus 140. Cleveland is 3-5 on the road. Texans are 6-3 at home. But this is a tough defense to play against. So this could be a CJ Stroud legacy game. If he gets past the Browns, that'd be insane. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are right now on this one.
I mean, the Browns just look so good. They're so well coached. Their defense is so good. Obviously, they have Defensive Player of the Year like Myles Garrett. You know, I mean, there's an argument with him and TJ, but I don't know. I love the Texans. I love Stroud. Everyone on that team's having a really good year. But when it comes down to it, the more experienced team are the Browns. I definitely think they're going to win.
I agree
It'll be
with
a good
that, yeah.
game though. But I don't know if the Texans will ever keep it too close. I think the Browns are probably just going to outscore them the entire time, and there's nothing they'll be able to do about it. But I could be wrong, and I'd love to be wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't they play earlier in the year?
I don't know.
They probably did.
I think they did.
Okay. This is skipping ahead. While you look that up, Sam, this is skipping ahead. If the Browns beat the Texans,
Yeah, Cleveland won by 2 touchdowns.
Wow. Okay.
Was that the Amari Cooper game?
No, that was
recent.
That was pretty
No,
recent.
it was the
16.
Amari Cooper game.
Oh, but
It was the Amari
they
Cooper
you
game.
know who they didn't have? CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, wasn't he out with
Yeah.
like a concussion or something?
So
Yeah,
he was still that was the week after the
Question that
Jets
he
game.
got while we were
Oh
at
yeah, that's
MetLife.
right.
Yeah.
D-Day over
We
there.
don't have a good track record with CJ Stroud.
But Stroud can't play defense. Like they just got outscored the whole game.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know
this was tough.
I don't know what Noah Brown's availability is. I don't know what Robert Woods' availability is even because they were both out last game.
Bobby Trees.
What it comes down to is that if the Browns win, if the Bills win, and if the Chiefs wins, the next round of the AFC will be Browns Ravens, Joe Flacco revenge game, and Bills Chiefs. So for the narrative, I'm picking Browns. So yeah. Boom.
I'm taking Browns too. I have Browns on that. They're a strong team.
See, the thing is, like, for what
I hope CJ Stroud proves me wrong. That would be sick. But I think Browns. I want to see them.
For what I want to see as a fan, Baltimore Houston would be such a good game. Such a fun game to watch. But
Browns Ravens Joe Flacco revenge game in Baltimore would be insane.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
I think if we're going strictly off narrative, that's insane.
I'm gonna go Browns just because Joe Flacco has won a Super Bowl. But
it's been pretty remarkable what he's been doing.
It's tough because the Texans are just so sneaky. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get out of them every week.
Yeah,
Stroud could have like a 300-yard, 4-touchdown game against the Browns, and I wouldn't be surprised. But
Browns aren't going to let Nico Collins get almost 200 yards again. He won't be able to repeat that. I mean, the Colts secondary, is it even that good?
It's not as good as the Browns secondary.
Yeah.
The highlight of the Colts is their line.
Yeah.
So
and like their linebackers.
And not only do the Browns have a good line, they have
a better line,
and a good secondary. So it's not easy. It's not. This is going to be a tough game for what's the OC's name? The Commanders guy or the old Washington guy?
Ben Swolik or something like that.
Slovic.
Yeah.
That's a tough game. So
sorry about my dog.
I think at the end of this game, it's going to be like the commentators are just going to say like, this is a young team that shouldn't have been here, but are here. Like the future for Houston's really bright.
Oh yeah.
So this won't like affect anything. Like at least they'll get playoff experience. So Cleveland.
Okay. Luke, did you take Browns?
I'm taking the Browns here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next game, if we're going off the schedule, Saturday at 8 is Dolphins Chiefs.
Dolphins are gonna win.
Dolphins.
Are you serious?
Yes, dude. The Chiefs
selling hard.
You are lying. Do you know how many injuries the Dolphins have?
Do you know how old Travis Kelce is?
Mostert's probably dude. I don't think Mostert's playing. I think Mostert
is going to play.
Is Waddle playing? Is Bradley Chubb playing?
Bradley Chubb. That's true. He just didn't
Towards
play. And Van
ACL.
Ginkel got hurt. Wait a minute. They don't have any good.
They don't have any edge rushers.
This is my lock of the slate. I
I think
would
that's crazy if this is your lock.
100%.
But-
I would put the house on the Chiefs to win this game. At home,
Nah,
you know what the,
I
you know
can't
what
do
the
it.
temperature?
You
You
might
know what
be
the
doing
temperature?
it
No,
either.
no, no. Ready for this? You know what the temperature of the game is going to be? -2.
I think
can you
Tyreek
imagine
Hill's gonna
Tua?
have a
Can you
good
imagine
game.
Tua playing in
I
negative
just
2-degree weather?
I just think Mahomes is a different level in the playoffs.
Yes, at home.
It does not matter.
At home.
He's at home in the playoffs. That
I want to
is
look
his-
at their inactives
All right,
before
I'm
I make a
taking-
decision.
Here,
You
Luke.
guys can make whatever decision you want. I'm taking the Chiefs.
I can barely see that. I got it though.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it's a lot, but I'm
Let's
still
see.
sticking with them. I'm sticking with Dolphins here.
Oh my god.
questionable.
I'm
Mostert is
going-
questionable. Waddle's questionable.
Oh, Jerome Baker, their star linebacker.
Yeah,
just
didn't
had
he just
wrist
get hurt?
surgery.
Yeah,
He had
they
wrist
just announced that
surgery
this
today.
morning.
Dude,
Okay,
that
but
injury luck is
Lock of the
awful.
slate. Other than the Steelers game, lock of the slate.
Rashi
Let's
Rice
see.
is questionable.
Okay.
Oh,
That's their
my
only
God.
receiver. That's
Travis
their
Kelce,
only receiver.
Travis Pacheco.
Bro, come
Boom.
on.
Oh my God! No, look at this. Look at this. I have this pulled up. Actually, you can't look. I'll just say.
Mahomes
it.
at home in negative 2-degree weather.
Connor Williams, star center, out. Jalen Phillips out. Bradley Chubb out. Isaiah Wynn out. Jerome Baker out. Jalen Ramsey questionable. Xavier Howard questionable. Mostert questionable.
They're
Waddle
all questionable because the
Van
Dolphins have
Ginkel,
this.
questionable.
The
Javon
Dolphins have
Holland,
done this
questionable.
every
Devon
week.
Achane, questionable.
Sam, the Dolphins have done this every single week of the season where they keep their inactives. They keep their guys questionable
that
for the
matter?
practice.
Ryan
weeks.
Ryan just
I'm
showed the
trying.
Kelsey hickey. But
Suck the talent out of
It
them.
does not
Luke,
matter. I mean,
you know what else? You know what else the Dolphins have done in the second half of the season? They lost the AFC East. They literally gave it away
They
to the
lost
Bills,
the
who are
AFC
not that
East.
good.
And they can't beat good teams. Chiefs are winning.
Fine, I'll back
Chiefs.
you on it. I'll back you on it. But it's just
No,
they've
no,
been
no,
so.
no.
the
You
Chiefs have been
should
so good.
ride.
No,
you
if
should
you want to take the
ride
Dolphins,
Miami,
take the
do
Dolphins,
it. I dare
but-
you.
I didn't
I
realize
dare
how
you.
many injuries they had, but I don't want to make the pick until I
No,
know
a
who's
close starting
playing.
lineup.
Well, pick right now. Go. You're
Okay,
picking
no,
Dolphins,
I'm
you
picking the
No,
motherfucker.
Dolphins.
he's picking
I'm picking
Dolphins.
the
He's
Oh,
picking
that's
Dolphins.
so
It's
crazy.
Dolphins. It's,
That's crazy.
I think that's pretty insane.
That's actually
Uh,
wild. You guys, okay, whatever. Moving on.
Wait, Ryan, who did you pick?
You picked the
Dolphins. I'm saying
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Okay, good.
All right, Steelers, Bills.
You're also an idiot.
The Bills, bro.
Bills.
Josh Allen's gonna have a perfect game.
Mason Rudolph, 500 yards.
No, Josh Allen.
They don't have TJ Watt. The only
Well,
good
he's
part.
questionable. He still could play because it's a high ankle
No,
sprain, so he could still
no.
play.
It is an MCL sprain. He's out for 2 weeks.
Oh,
No, you don't know how those Watt brothers are. They
Yeah,
suck at
And-
everything.
But they are getting Minka back.
I think if the
And
Steelers
Devontae
told,
Casey. But I don't really know. Okay.
I think
Josh
if
Allen's
the
gonna have a 400-yard, 4
Yes,
interception, 2
dude, the
touchdown
Bills.
game,
This is
and
my
they're
lock,
gonna
Dan.
win.
This is my lock. The Bills are going to win.
I
It's a
think
pretty easy
you know what?
lock. to have.
Honestly, I think the other game is more of a lock than this one. I'm
That
not
is
even
so
lying.
crazy.
I'm
That's
not even
so
lying.
crazy.
I'm not even
Dude,
lying.
you guys are so stupid.
Mike
I
Tomlin
can't believe I do this with 2 stupid people.
and Ryan.
Bills are winning.
You know what? I'm saying this.
Cute. Ryan's not stupid. He's just cute and doesn't know any better. You guys are stupid.
Hey,
Okay.
Sam.
At least I'm not stupid,
Ryan
guys.
watched the same amount of football this season that you did, maybe even more.
Hey, okay, hold on. This is all I'll say. I'm picking the Bills, but the Bills are not the same team, and I would not be surprised if it's a close game.
Dude,
I
our dog. Put the Bills up against any
The
team
run the
in
Bills
the
have
entire
been
NFL.
on.
and they
Joey
have a
Porter
chance.
Jr. is going to lock up Stephon Diggs. That's all I'm going to say. They're going to have to run the ball the entire game.
Oh,
They're
wait,
going to have
is
to.
Gabe Davis not playing?
He's not that good.
He's pretty good.
I think Gabe Davis is injured though.
He's okay.
Doesn't
Damn,
he have like
what?
the least?
Joey
Joey
Porter
Porter
Jr.
Jr. has been like a top 5 corner this year.
Yeah, I think he has the least
I
amount of
think-
yards
I
given
think I'm
up per
thinking
target.
of
I think he has
somebody
the.
else.
I think he has the
He
least
doesn't
amount
get
of catches.
interceptions.
Oh,
I
but
think
fuck. I was
doesn't he
thinking
have the
of
least amount of
Jason.
catches given up?
No. I
per
was thinking
target?
of
he's a
Jason
dog.
Peterson.
He's so
Yeah.
good. And,
And
that was
Stephon
Chase.
is-
That was the Chase Claypool pick.
This is okay.
Yeah.
I'm serious. If TJ Watt's not going to play.
No,
if he
he's not.
did, this would be a much closer game.
Yo, for 100%.
It's so Bills. Are we all taking Bills? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll take
Yeah.
Bills.
Do you remember what the
Why
Bills
would-
did
why
to the
did you go on
Patriots in
that tirade about
2021?
the Steelers?
Wait,
What do you say?
Do you remember what the Bills did to the Patriots in 2021 in the first
Shut
round?
up. I don't want to hear
Josh
that.
Allen's
Yeah.
perfect game.
Shut up.
That's gonna happen again.
Shut up. Okay. Moving on.
Oh
So
my
that-
god! I just saw a game.
That's the Sunday 1:00 game. Now this is a fun game, and I think
What?
this game could flip flop. Packers
What?
Cowboys. Jordan Love's been hot. Jordan Love has been hot.
Packers.
I don't
Okay.
care.
I will be the first one to tell you I have hated on him this whole season.
He's
I will be the
been
first one to
him.
tell you he is a good quarterback. He is a
He's
good
not better
quarterback.
than
He's a
Dak
good
Prescott right
quarterback.
now.
They scored 17 points and he still put up 300 yards. I
Okay.
disagree. I think he has been a better quarterback than Dak these last few weeks.
I mean the last few weeks, but if you're looking at this season, like Dak was in
obviously Dak is better, but like I'm telling you, like they put up 17 points and he still had 300 yards and 2
Oh
touchdowns.
yeah, he's been great, and it's
He's
a
great.
really dynamic offense. I for sure think that. However, I think the Cowboys are going to make the Super Bowl.
Wow.
You,
I don't
Oh
think
my
they're gonna make
God.
the Super Bowl, but I think
Okay.
they got a chance in this game.
Wow.
you
That was a take.
disgust me.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
No, we're talking about this game right
No,
now.
we're talking
You were-
about
We'll get
right
there.
now.
It's
You
in
are
the
defending
station.
it right now because that is the
Bold.
stupidest take. Oh my
The
god!
train is in the station. We're talking about this now.
I think they could beat the Niners.
Ooh,
Do you not know? Do you not know playoff history recently? They've lost like 2 or 3.
I
straight
do,
games
and that's
to the Niners.
why. That's
Dad's
why,
gone.
dog. I think that
Dad
McCarthy's
Take
gonna.
the fucking shit.
His job is on the line.
Oh my god! Mike McCarthy's a bad coach.
He's not a good coach.
Not a good coach.
I don't know, man. They're better than
No.
the fucking Eagles.
Yeah, that's true.
the Eagles are actually selling.
Wait,
goals.
let's go. No.
I'm so
We're not going
ready
to
to
talk about
leave
that now.
this.
We're going to talk about the
Oh
Eagles
my
because
God.
that's the last game of the playoffs.
Yeah, they got their
the first
whole,
week. That the Eagles Buccaneers is the premier game.
Not the last game of the playoffs. That's
It's
like the game I just
of
do
the
not want to see.
weekend of Super Wild Card weekend.
I know. I'm
It's-
saying of the weekend. Like it's just not a game I want to see.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, no. Cowboys, Eagles.
I
Sorry,
froze.
Cowboys, Packers. Sam,
Packers,
boom.
because the Packers have owned the Cowboys
Yep,
in the playoffs recently.
boom.
It doesn't matter if it's Favre, Rodgers, Jordan Love
Hold
has
on.
been great.
I'm not making my
recently.
pick yet.
I'm doing Cowboys.
I'm
I'll just put
I'm
my
not
pick out there.
making my pick yet.
I don't care what you guys say. I'm a Cowboy meat rider. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I'm gonna.
Man, you're such
a
an awful Giants fan.
good Cowboy meat rider. It's a crazy
Awful
string
Giants fan,
of words.
Ryan Eager says, "I am a Cowboys meat rider."
All right, Luke.
Okay.
Quote that shit.
Hold on. I just
Um,
found some interesting evidence. I haven't
We
picked
just
yet.
did.
Evidence?
Yeah, I found some evidence here.
Wait, did you see that video of Jair?
I'm picking the
Alexander
Packers.
Packers back?
Yeah, I
I thought
did
the
see that.
Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I'm
pick
picking.
Wait,
the
you just said-
Packers-
wait.
No, you just
Shut
said
the
Cowboys are
No.
going to the Super
Shut
Bowl.
up. Shut up. You just
I'm
said
picking-
you think the Cowboys can win the Super Bowl.
No, I did some research.
You
Dude,
were-
took like 10 seconds of research.
Ew.
Bro,
research
the
you
Packers
want
have
to
beat
come
some
up with?
pretty good teams. The Packers have beat some pretty good teams this year.
like who?
The
The
Chiefs,
Lions?
the Lions.
Yeah.
That's about it. but
That's about it.
no,
No,
I'm picking the
okay.
Cowboys. I'm picking the Cowboys.
Here's the reason. This is backwards logic.
I'll be the lone
Here's the
Packer.
reason I'm not taking the Packers is because if I let the Packers get into the next round and they have to play the Lions, I'm going to take the Packers, and I don't want to do that because that would be, I don't know. I just think I'd be wrong about that. So
I
I'm gonna
already
take the
have my
Cowboys.
Super Bowl winner. So
I do too.
All right, Sam and I have the same. Oh wait, no, we now have different picks. So
the Ravens.
can you guys not jump the gun?
That
Wait,
was
did you
hell
see?
no.
Did you see the
Sunday night.
Jair Alexander interview where he said Pack is back and the reporter
Yeah, and
like,
the lady
a local
said
fan is
a
excited.
local fan.
or
Yeah,
something like that.
Sunday night, Matthew Stafford revenge game.
This is a great game. I'm really
Rams
excited to
Lions
see this
in
one.
Detroit. Crazy game. Who we
I
got?
think Stafford will get a hero's welcome.
Here we no.
Yes.
It's the playoffs, baby. But yeah,
I love Stafford there.
this is like
It was
this
so
is the
irritating.
Master Shifu meme where he like his
I
like
saw that on TikTok.
where he
Today.
comes back to like the staircase and he's right there and it's like Jared Goff. Yeah,
This is a really tough game.
this is a tough game,
Um,
but I'm taking the Lions.
That's
I'm
what
taking the
going with,
Rams.
Lions.
You know, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna say the Rams because Dan Campbell just opened a can of whoop ass. He made a stupid fucking decision to play the starters during that game, and I think it's going to bite him in the ass. Not that anyone got hurt minus
I think they'll
Laporta,
be fine.
but I don't know. And the Rams have been really good.
I
Recently.
forgot about Laporta. Oh damn it!
It's
Yeah,
just
You know what, Luke? You know what you should use as evidence? The Rams beat
What?
the Niners,
Shut up.
but it was
It was
Carson
Sam
By one.
Darnold versus
By
Carson
one.
Wentz.
against it was their backups. Okay,
but
I'm taking the Lions. I don't think the Rams can stop their rushing game. So
yeah,
that's
but do you think any of their corners can stop Puka and Cup?
I think they can
And
stop
Tyler?
them more than the Rams can stop the Lions offense. If that makes any sense. I think the Lions
The Rams
offense,
have a good
even without
defense.
Laporta, is too dynamic for it is the Detroit. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions. Actually,
I'm gonna stick with the Lions.
I
So I'm
can't
going
not
with-
pick the Lions.
All right.
It's yeah. Fuck.
I've been riding with the Lions the whole season. It would be stupid if not to pick them now.
Yeah.
But I do
Uh,
agree with you, Sam. I think Stafford's gonna get a really warm welcome.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
that is a must watch TV. Like if you are a sports fan and you're not watching that game,
I'm looking at my picks and I'm like,
Wait, where are these? Are they somewhere?
yeah, I'm putting them on the document below our scores.
Oh, okay, good. good.
but if you want to like have an actual bracket,
Yeah, I'll figure it out after this.
I just sent it to you guys.
Yeah, I like my picks. I fuck with my picks heavy. Stupid ass.
Oh,
Not
so this
fucking
does
picking
this do the
Dolphins.
reseeding for you too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the last game of the day of Monday night of the Super Wildcard weekend is Eagles Buccaneers.
I think Philly takes it, but holy shit, the Eagles are awful.
They are selling so hard. I've never seen
And
someone
I'm
sell so
all
bad.
for it.
Yo,
I'm all for
whose
it, but
phone just
Buccaneers.
exploded?
by 30. Buccaneers by 30.
It's stupid.
30?
asshole. Yeah, do you want to? Dad's been listening to John Williams recently. The Star
So
I have.
I have a question. I
I have an answer.
Did AJ Brown tear his ACL?
He's not playing. He's not going to play next week. I don't think.
And Devontae
Oh,
Smith
he's
isn't
not.
playing either.
I don't know. I don't think he's playing next
Oh.
week. It's better than they thought, I think.
Oh my god.
But the defense.
What the fuck is that?
Sam, what are you doing?
Was that a
Seizure
moan?
Sam over there.
Here's my thing. Here, okay. The Matt Patricia experiment is over. They just gave up several points to the Giants and the Cardinals 3 weeks in a row. Like that first game was close too. They gave up 30 points to Tyrod Taylor. They gave up 30 points to Kyler. I mean, that's a decent offense, but Kyler Murray and not a lot of weapons though. So
Is Patricia calling the defense again?
yes,
The Buccaneers starters put up 9 points against the Panthers.
true. But the Eagles are bad.
The only player on
I
the
think
Panthers
it's still
defense is Brian Burns.
Hmm.
Oh, they have JC.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horn, but-
JC Horn.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. But
JC Horn.
9 points isn't very
It's not
good.
That's not very good, huh? It's not very good.
I'm gonna
That's-
take Philly.
I'm gonna actually. You know what's funny? I think I misspelled Philly.
Yeah, I'm taking Philly.
No, I already I
It's-
stuck with them immediately. I'm not proud of
It's
it, but
Philly.
the Bucks.
If they had a really
yesterday.
good game against the Panthers, I would have put them. The
Mhm.
Bucks have been not doing
Nah,
as well
I'm
recently.
sticking with the
I
Bucks.
don't think.
Sticking with the
I'm
Bucks.
taking Philly. It's just two
Oh,
teams
God.
that really have been burning out recently.
Stick with the Bucks.
Yeah,
I don't care.
agree.
This might be a
It's
stupid.
not going to be a. In my opinion, it won't be a good game.
It might be a shitty game, but I'm sticking with the Bucks.
I'm just considering both the offensive and defensive line, as well as like the secondary of the.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but also the Bucks, man. Baker, Rashad White, Mike Evans.
doesn't move me. That doesn't move me.
But listen to this Baker Mayfield playoff win. That moves me.
Doesn't
that'd
move
be
me.
sick.
At
That
all.
moves something else for me. That moves something else for me.
Exactly. You got sometimes you just got to go with what you're feeling.
And I can't stand up.
Me when I saw Jake Brown and his girlfriend.
All right. So enter your picks in
Had
for
to
the
make
first
it weird.
week, for the first games, and then we'll
I like looking at my divisional round picks, like after doing these, and it looks like a fucking psychopath made these picks.
Buccaneers,
Philly,
Lions,
Philly,
Cowboys,
LA.
and then Browns.
Sam, who are you taking?
Okay. So
Last game
now,
that we were just talking about.
Oh, Philly.
so we're done with that week. So now we can go into the divisional round. All of our picks are gonna look different. I'll just go through quick. I have Bucks Niners. I'm the Niners. I have Lions Cowboys. I'm gonna take the Lions. Actually, no. I'll go back to that in a sec. Chiefs Bills. That's really tough because both these teams don't look like they usually do. However, I'm gonna take the Bills, and then Browns Ravens. As much as I want Joe Flacco to beat the Ravens, I'm gonna go Ravens. And
Is there a
then,
way to like see the bracket or something?
mine?
Look at the link I sent
Just-
you.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Just
You know
plug
what?
it
I
in.
wasn't looking at mine.
Yeah, this is like I'm looking at this now, and it doesn't look as fun because I have the 1 and the 2 seed against the 1 and the 2 seed, and that's definitely not going to happen. So I'm going to go Browns over the Ravens. Yeah, I think Browns upset over the Ravens.
Okay.
Why not? Just for fun.
Yeah.
And then because I can't handle a 1v2 versus a 1v2. I'll go Niners, Bills, and Niners take the win.
Okay. That is my Super Bowl too.
Niners, Bills.
Yeah.
What is it?
Niners, Bills.
But I think Ravens over
No.
Browns.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I can't handle the 1v2 versus the 1v2. So,
Well, my championship round would be Niners Rams.
really,
Yeah.
wow, and Niners win, obviously, yeah. So yeah, that's so we both have Niners.
Yep.
Why didn't you take the Ravens?
I just think that Buffalo will be able to beat them in the championship round. I mean, just something about this Buffalo team seems different, where they seemed really, really bad, but now they're finding their stride and now they're getting hot, which really scares me if I'm an AFC team that has to play them. If I'm the Steelers, I'm scared to play them.
I think this like Chiefs Bills game would be really good if it happens, and like it will be close because again, like I just said, both these teams are kind of a step down. But the last time this happened, when it was overtime, right? That changed it. So, or it was close.
Yeah.
It was a close. It was a 1-score game. I don't know. I just think
13-second game.
Yeah. I just think there will be a time where Mahomes, like the weapons just aren't there. I
think Buffalo could kill them. I think it could be like a 20-30 point game for Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just like it's really hard to count out Mahomes. But I think if there's anyone that could do it, it has to be another elite quarterback, and that's why I take the Bills.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it sucks because I really thought this was gonna be Cincinnati's year, but
Yeah.
that calf strain Burrow had in training camp.
Yeah, that was not good. Luke, did you make yours?
Yeah, I just finished.
Okay. You want to read it off?
So I have okay. So, I have. But did you guys say your Super Bowl winners?
Yeah. We both said
Yeah.
Niners.
Niners.
Okay, so I have Dallas beating Detroit.
Okay.
I have Philly. I mean, I have San Francisco beating Philly. I have Baltimore beating Miami and Buffalo beating Cleveland. I have the Niners beating the Cowboys, and I have the Ravens beating the Bills, and the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Niners. So Niners, Ravens, Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That
and
would be
here's
a good
why.
Super Bowl,
And
though.
here's why. My X factor is that Ravens defense. It is so good.
Yeah.
My X factor is Joe Flacco. Sorry.
Okay.
I think
Sorry.
that would be a great Super Bowl because it's the year both those teams that everyone's like they could be really, really good if they're all healthy, and they're all healthy right now. Knock on wood.
The year of Action
they're
Jackson.
All healthy.
See,
Lamar's gonna win another MVP.
As much as I want that to happen, Luke, I cannot picture a world where it does. I can, but it's just so rare that both of the best teams from each conference wins.
And I agree.
They happened last year. Arguably. I think who's the one seed in the AFC? The Bills.
The Chiefs.
Was it the Chiefs? Yeah. So the Eagles and the Chiefs, right? So that was like a rare exception where everyone's like, oh, it was a great Super Bowl up until the end. So I'd love for that to happen.
The year before was Bengals Rams, which I don't think people talk about enough.
Right.
It's just every time I picture the Ravens, I picture like the Ravens defense. I picture one guy, and that's Roquan Smith. He is
not Marlon
good.
Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, Marcus Williams.
Okay, and you're naming the names like Patrick Queen.
You know what? You know what I think is crazy? How Jadeveon Clowney has 9.5 sacks this year.
I love Jadeveon.
Even Jadeveon Clowney. Like that's crazy.
You know who's the next Jadeveon Clowney? Trayvon Walker.
No. Oh wait, yes, correct. Ryan, what's your bracket looking like?
I don't think so because
all right.
I feel like Jadeveon Clowney's
Ryan's talking about his bracket.
There's one problem. Oh wow, he just got booted. All right. One problem with the bracket, it's literally Luke's. Like when he started saying his, I just finished putting mine in.
Wow.
Like I have the exact same shit.
So Niners,
because you know what's
Ravens
up.
over the Niners.
You
know I have the Niners winning it, but like even our.
You have the Niners winning it. Luke had the Ravens.
I have the Ravens.
But our bracket's the same. Like I said, Niners, Ravens to the top. Everything was the same.
Now everyone pick your one team that you think is gonna like, aside from these brackets, has like could go all the way. Like just like random
Buffalo.
Buffalo's really good.
Honestly, I know I didn't pick them, but Cowboys are gonna be at home for 2 games. They are like if they win.
But it's the Cowboys.
It is the Cowboys, yeah. But I think if they get past this first round, they're in a pretty good spot. You have to play the Niners, yeah.
But with football, dude, like they're undefeated at home. Of course, they're gonna lose their first home game in the playoffs.
That is how. Yeah, that is very.
I have
a
question for you guys. So earlier in the season, we were like, this is the Niners' last chance because all of their expiring contracts, they're gonna have a shit ton of free agents. So if they don't win this year, do you think that's it for them? But also similarly, do you think that's it for the Bills? Because they've been knocking on the door for so long, and kind of this year we were like, that's kind of it for them. But now they're like they're on the playoff run. And I feel like if you put the Bills up against any team, they can win. They have a really, really good shot, which is why I think that they could go all the way. I just don't I can't really see that. But like, do you think that at the end, like if the Bills don't win, like do you think this is either their last or one of their last years in like with the window?
All right, I'm going to answer that in
Yes.
parts. First off, with the Bills and their window this year, the Bills have to prove to me that they can play a complete game, because it seems like even yesterday they had a terrible first quarter, really really bad, and then they Josh Allen starts making plays. He had that 3rd and 13 rush that was incredible. They had that insane touchdown that went like 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, that was a great
That
catch.
was stupid. But like they didn't play a complete game, and they almost lost because of that to an injury-ridden Dolphins. So
Right.
they have to prove to me that against the Steelers that like your offense has to look good every quarter, and then I'll be like, okay, you can win the Super Bowl. But it's been the same thing for them the whole season. Either like game to game, like they've just looked bad and good. Like who they lost some pretty bad. They lost the Patriots, for example. They lost the Jets. Like those are not games that you can give up. Like that first week, they looked so bad. And obviously they had a different OC. But like I said, they just have to play a complete game for me to be like, they are dangerous. Which is why I have them in the conference championship. Or
And
actually
it's the turnovers too.
I have them in the Super Bowl. But yeah.
Been their big issue. The Josh Allen's big issue this year has been his turnovers. And
Yeah,
it
but even
showed
with the
last night.
even with the turnovers,
Yeah.
it's more of like, can the skill players like really help him out? Because I just feel like yeah, he turns it all over a lot, but like he makes up for it. There are other QBs in this league this year, Jalen Hurts, that don't make up for it. Josh Allen does for sure. But yeah, those are our brackets. I think it's close to 6. It's 609.
Oh, I was saying 6 because I thought I had something, but I could go 6.
Oh, well, that's pretty much it for playoffs. I did want to talk national championship because it's in an hour.
I forgot that's tonight.
Michigan.
I took Michigan.
Yeah, it's Michigan.
Oh, Ryan took the -4.
Nice 4.5.
Yeah,
for sure.
So let's talk. I was bringing this up to Sam. Simply for debate.
Yeah.
Now, while I would be fine with either of these teams winning. Like, I'm not really like a huge college football fan. Like, as far as like with teams, I just kind of root for the sport. I do want Michigan to win, but one thing I was talking about with Sam is that Michigan really hasn't played like an insanely good quarterback this year, like an NFL ready, talented quarterback this year. I was listening. I'm going to give partial credit to pardon my take for this one, but the best QB you could argue was Tua's brother, Maryland.
Oh, Tulia.
Yeah.
Where did he just transfer to?
He was at Maryland. I don't know where he is now.
I thought he's staying at Maryland.
He's trying to transfer. He doesn't have any more eligibility. But anyway, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, like he was arguably the best quarterback. Also Milroe, but Milroe, like I said, is more of a rusher. And like obviously this defense is different than the Texas defense, but dude, Michael Penix had a great game. So that's all I'm gonna say. Like that, I think it's gonna be close. I think Washington could cover. I don't know if they'll win, but I think they could cover.
How do you have a 188.7 QBR?
Who is that?
Penix.
Yeah,
he's great, and I love Washington. I think I've talked about that. I really like Washington like throughout this season. You're meat right. You're dick's liking Michigan.
I'm a Michigan fan.
I've
been a Michigan fan since I was 5 years old.
Whatever. Penn State didn't make the playoffs, so I had to root for a team. Anyway, but no, Michigan. Like, I think there's so much writing on this game for Michigan, for like everyone
for multiple reasons.
Yeah, like Harbaugh, JJ McCarthy. But if they win this game, Blake Corum's stock goes up too, and then just like some other guys that they have, like their edge rusher. I think I don't remember his name. He's really good. But yeah, I mean, either way, I think Michigan's gonna win this game. convincingly. I think. Oh, actually, no. I think it's going to be a really good game because
the
the playoffs this year have been so good.
Yeah,
both those
those
games
are
were
two
so
great
good.
games. I thought
that Alabama game. I don't know why you run an RPO like QB draw there.
that was stupid.
Yeah, it was. I did not understand that at
honestly,
all.
well, regardless of like the RPO, why did Milrow keep it? Why what did he see?
He got jumpy. He jumped.
Yeah, what did he see in that defense
He
that
got
said,
scared.
"Oh, I'll keep the ball"? He was running the ball down the middle the entire last drive. Like I don't know what made him think like, "Oh, I'm going to keep it this time." I don't know. Over under for this game is 56.5. I think
I'm taking the under on that one.
I think over.
Took the under.
I'm taking under because Michigan games they don't score a lot.
That's true, but I don't know. I don't think does Washington have a good rush defense. I don't think so. They have a good line.
No, but Michigan does.
Yeah, but like Washington won't be trying to establish the run. They're just going to be passing the whole game, which
Can
is
I
what
say
they.
something
To be fair, that's what they did against Texas. So,
Can I say something controversial?
what do you say?
Can I say something controversial?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
If Roma Dunes was not on Washington, Penix would not be that good.
No, I disagree.
I
He had
don't agree.
1,500 yards.
What do you say?
Roma
Roma
Dunze
Dunze-
is better because Michael Penix is on that team.
I think they both help each other out, but
Michael Penix, like he's been good, but his problem is injuries, and he's old now.
But
I will
realistically, where do you think he goes in the draft?
Atlanta, if they don't get Justin Fields, or I could see the Raiders.
You think he's first round?
Yeah. A lot of teams are QB dependent.
Not a lot of teams are QB dependent for a guy that's had 2 ACL surgeries, 4 season-ending injuries, and is 23, 24 years old.
Yeah, but you get Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, and Drake May off the board. Then who's left? Bo Nix, JJ McCarthy, and Michael Penix. Michael Penix is the best out of those guys.
JJ McCarthy has a better NFL upside than Michael Penix.
Well, sure, but it depends on who his coach is too.
But that's what teams look at is upside, not who's the best quarterback here. Like Penix,
No, that's true.
I just think Penix second round just because teams care so much about the injuries.
Yeah, well, I think Penix first round. So
I agree.
I think there's too many teams that need a quarterback. So
Sam, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Just before I think we can wrap up after.
yeah, we can wrap up.
Who do you want the Giants to draft? Joe Alt or Malik Neighbors?
If Adunes is there,
He will be. I've seen him go like late in the first round.
I would want him.
Over Neighbors?
But I would
Neighbors is
love
up.
Olu or Alt.
I think that Alt could go. What, they have 6?
Yeah.
I think it goes the
Alt
quarterbacks,
goes
Marvin
before
Harrison
Olu.
Jr., Olu.
I feel like he's gonna go before. But
We're gonna talk a lot of draft in the next few months.
Malik Neighbors could
So.
be really cool.
We can wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I mean, it's real cool.
All right. Hey, good pod, guys. I'm gonna try to get this out pretty soon, I think.
Word.
Should I wait?
Still waiting on my.
I'd wait until
I'll do
maybe-
tomorrow.
Wait. Before anything, let me.
Game starts in an hour.
Wait. I really want to bring this up
Oh my god, what?
because I found it, and the season's officially over. So, I wrote an article that Daniel Allback never
Oh my God.
published.
We'll see you guys next time.
All right.